goodness. You don't even know the pain. All right, we're getting started. Music. There she is. All right. What a day. Rainy day at the airport. Long rainy day. I was hoping I'd get started on this at like 5:30. It's now 7 o'clock, so I'm not going to be able to study for 5 hours like I wanted to, because it'll be midnight. So, yeah. Okay. We're going to start with 10 questions. Fundamentals of instructing. The premise of this is start with 10 questions. And if I get less than an 80%, I'm going to add another 10 questions the next time I take it. All right. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I reach the max of 100 questions, or I just stop failing. That's the plan. Because I need to get ready because my test is tomorrow. And I don't want to pay $175 for an exam again. So let's get started. Feels weird to have a 15 minutes to take a test. The distinguishing characteristics of an informal lecture is students' participation. When it appears students have adequately discussed the ideas and presented during a guided discussion, one of the most valuable tools an instructor can use is it's either going to be verbal testing or a summary of what students accomplished. I'm going to say verbal testing. Regarding oral quizzes, what kind of question would be answered based on memory or recall? It would be a fact question. Which statement is true about lesson plans? Lesson plans should follow a prescribed format. Standard prepared lesson plans are effective for teaching all students, or the use of standard lesson plans may not be effective for a student requiring a different approach. I'm going to go with that one. Taking physical or mental flight is a defense mechanism students use when they want to escape from frustrating situations. During oral quizzing in a given lesson, effective questions should be brief and concise. The main reason that students are put in cooperative learning groups is so that they can individually achieve greater success than if they were to study alone. One desirable result of proper oral quizzing by the instructor is to I'm going to go with the real effectiveness of the instructor's training procedures, but I'm not sure. The objectives of the practical test standards and the Airman certification standards, which I will be reading soon. I'll be reading the private and commercial ACS and the CFI PTS, which are the same thing. They're just like they're not the same for the different tests, but like PTS and ACS are basically the same thing. The objectives are to ensure the certification of pilots at a high level of performance and proficiency consistent with safety, their abilities, I guess. No idea, haven't gotten that one before. The most significant characteristic of group learning is that it continually requires active participation of the student. and instructor. I got a 70. Okay. So we got to add 10 questions next time. Let's see. Okay, so it's an interim summary of what the students accomplished. Okay. And then here we have safety. It is safety. Okay. And just active participation of the student. All right. Oh, wait. I don't want to do... How do I go back to just... this? And then change it to 20. What is one advantage of a lecture? It uses time economically. It's very efficient on time. You get a lot covered. Evaluation of demonstrated ability during flight instruction must be based upon established standards of performance. Also, this playlist of songs, I think it's like 4 hours. So that's perfect. I'll just keep studying until this song ends, to be honest. What are the essential steps in the demonstration performance method of teaching? So you're going to present it, demonstrate it, demonstration, practice, presentation, demonstration, student performance, and evaluation. I mean, why do they ask questions like this? Because this is the same thing, all right? Presentation, demonstration, student performance, evaluation. Explanation, demonstration, student performance, instructor supervision, and evaluation. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And they know it. I'll go with that. Section E. Pre-flight, in-flight, post-flight is the content. No, that's the instructor's actions. Let's go with that. The objectives of the practical test standards and airman certification standards are to ensure certification of high performance and proficiency consistent with safety. Now we know that one. In organizing lesson material, which step sets the stage for everything to come? Beat drop. Boom. Sorry. In organizing lesson material, which steps sets the stage for everything to come? Introduction. For a motivation to be effective, students must believe their efforts will be rewarded in a definite manner. This type of motivation is tangible. To be effective, a critique should be flexible enough to satisfy the requirements at the moment. I'm going to say treat every aspect of the performance in detail. What can cause a learning plateau? Reaching the limits of student capability. The effectiveness of communication between instructor and student is measured by the Effectiveness of communication between instructor and student is measured by the reason I'm taking so long to answer them is not because I don't know it. It's because my brain just stops reading the question and stops caring. All right. Similarity between the idea transmitted and idea received. A question directed to an entire group to stimulate thought and response from each group member is identified as overhead. When an instructor critiques a student, it should always be conducted immediately after the student's performance. The main reason that students are put in cooperative learning groups is so that they individually achieve greater success than if they were to study alone. During integrated flight instruction, the instructor must be sure that students can depend on the flight instruments when maneuvering by outside references. I'm gonna go with that. A written test. Has reliability. Yields consistent results. My friend's playing Apex. I wish I could be playing right now, but I have more important things to do. Oh, and the instructor keeps the student informed of lesson objectives and completion standards, minimizes the student's feelings of insecurity. How much time do I got? I have to scroll all the way to the top to see it, which is annoying. Oh wow, tons of time. I'm doing it like a third of the time that it's given. Learning plateau may be defined as a point at which retrogresses. No, it's the leveling off. Rational competence. No, right here. Before once again increasing. The student should be capable of handling problems that might occur, such as traffic pattern congestion, change in active runway, or unexpected crosswinds, prior to the initial solo. After individuals are physically comfortable and have no fear for their safety, which human needs become the prime influence on their behavior. That'd be belonging. When it is impossible to conduct a scheduled lesson, it is preferable for the instructor to proceed on the next schedule. No. Conduct a lesson that is not predicated completely on the skills to be developed during the lesson which was postponed. 85. Let's go. All right. 85 means, let's see what I got wrong. Okay, it is explanation demonstration. Okay, you gotta explain it apparently, not present it. You gotta explain it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Okay. It must be flexible enough to satisfy the requirements at the moment. That's what I first guessed. Well, that's too bad. Develop habits looking for other traffic. Alright, that makes sense. 3 wrong. Alright, now I do it again. Every lesson, when adequately developed, falls logically into the 4 steps of the teaching process. Preparation, introduction, presentation, review, and evaluation. The distinguishing characteristics of an informal lecture is students' participation, which principle of learning often creates a strong, almost unshakable impression. Primacy, what you learn first. It's like baby ducks looking at you when you're the mama. When you see it first, that's what you think first. Which statement is true relative to effective multiple choice test items? Items may include options that are plausible or even accurate. Which statement is true regarding the achievement of inadequate standards performance? A flight instructor Flight instructors fail to provide competent instruction when they permit students to partially learn an important item of knowledge or skill. A student pilot's attitude regarding safety is considered to be an example of which domain of learning? That would be effective, because it's their attitude. Psychomotor is actually doing, and cognitive is knowing. Attitude, I think, would be effective. What is the function of risk management? I don't know. What is it? Alright. Decision-making process. Designed to identify hazards systematically. Got those systems, you know. In a written test, which type of selection type test items reduces the probability of guessing correct responses? Matching. When asking a student to explain how gross weight affects maneuvering speed, what level of learning is being tested? It would be understanding. When the learning of similar things overshadows other learning experiences, it is called interference. Halfway through, what am I at? Let's go 5 minutes. Beautiful. What should an instructor do with a student who assumes that correction of errors is unimportant. Try to reduce the student's overconfidence to reduce the chance of an accident. Raise the standard performance for each lesson, demanding greater effort. It's a good song. Which is a true statement regarding the teaching lecture. Hello. Oh, did someone not join? Okay, I thought I heard somebody join. Nope. Nope, I did not. Nobody joined. Lame. Delivering the lecture in an extemporaneous manner is not recommended. The instructor receives direct feedback from students, which is easy to interpret. No. With lectures, you must develop a keen perception for subtle responses and be able to interpret the meaning of these reactions. Like if their jaw just goes, oh, and they're just like looking up into space like, oh, they don't really know what's going on, and then you're probably explaining it not well enough, so. Not simple enough. You need to use stupider words. Which type of test item creates the greatest probability of guessing true false in the learning process? Fear or the element of threat will narrow the student's perceptual field. I'm guessing that. To be effective, a critique should treat every aspect of the performance in detail. What is an authentic assessment? Assess student knowledge and skill prior to beginning flight training? No. Assesses student understanding and application and correlation levels of learning. Sure. What adverse action could result from allowing students to use test preparation materials in preparation for an FAA written test? Students may not learn critical elements of the content. Just gonna memorize it like I'm doing. Alright, confusion, disinterest, and uneasiness on the part of the student could happen as a result of not knowing. The importance, the objective of each period of instruction. Student confidence tend to be destroyed if instructors continue to identify student errors and failures. A learning plateau may be defined as the point in the learning curve at which skill proficiency retrogresses. Nope. Leveling off. Nope. Point slows down or cease before once again increasing. Let's go. 85. Let's go. Four teaching steps. It's preparation, presentation, application, review, and evaluation. Okay, so the introduction is part of the presentation. Gotcha. Cool. To be effective, a critique should be flexible enough to satisfy the requirements of the moment. You should definitely know that one by now. And student confidence had to be straight from instructors bluff whenever in doubt about some point. See, they should specify here that's confidence in the instructor, right? Not confidence in themselves, because their confidence in themselves is going to be destroyed by this. Confidence in the instructor is going to be destroyed by this. Okay. If I also get this one right, I think I'm going to up it. I'm going to up it to 90 that I need to get. Let's see. Alright, I wasted a minute and 40 seconds. The best way to prepare a student to perform a task is to provide a clear step-by-step example. A learning plateau is progress slows down. Statement is true about an instructor's critique of a student's performance. It should treat every aspect of the performance. Nope. Yes. No. You should treat every aspect of the performance in detail. Yes. What adverse action could result from allowing students to test not learn critical elements? When teaching from the known to the unknown, an instructor is using the student's current knowledge of the subject Oh, spin endorsement. Gotta get my spin endorsement. During the flight portion of practical test, the examiner simulates complete loss of engine power by closing the throttle and announcing simulated engine failure. This is testing application. For some reason I feel like it's correlation. Because you're correlating an engine failure with what you need to do. question directed to an entire group to stimulate thought and response from each group member is identified by overhead. The method of arranging lesson material from simple to complex, past to present, known to unknown. It shows the relationships to the main points of the lesson. Although defense mechanisms can serve a useful purpose, they can also involve some degree of self-deception and distortion of reality. What's one advantage of a lecture? Time economically. To be effective, a critique should be flexible enough to satisfy the requirements at the moment. So this is the one that gets me, right? A critique should be flexible enough to satisfy the requirements of performance. A critique of performance should be treating every aspect of performance in detail. Yeah, confuzzled. One way to guide your student through a learning plateau is to move to a different part of the training curriculum. When students display the defense mechanism called aggression, they become visibly angry, upset, and childish. They also may refuse to participate in class activities. I want to go visibly angry, upset, and childish. No, I'm pretty sure it's may refuse to participate in class activities. I'm gonna have to go with visibly angry, even though my printer was probably wrong. Students who grow impatient when learning the basic elements of a task are those who less easily discouraged than the unaggressive students. Try the preliminary training presented one step at a time with clearly stated goals for each step. Should be advanced to the next high level and not held back by insisting that the immediate goal be reached before they proceed to the next. That makes sense to me. If they already know the basic stuff, be advanced. But it doesn't say they know it. It says they're impatient learning the basic elements. Let's say it's one step and say there's goals. Okay, that's gonna be it. Alright. Main advantages with heterogeneous groups are that students tend to interact and achieve in ways and at levels that are rarely found with other instructional strategies. The practical test standards document is intended to be used for flight training. At which level of learning do most instructors stop teaching? Application. But they need to go all the way to understanding. The mental grouping of affiliated perceptions is called insights. A written test having the characteristic of discrimination will be able to distinguish between students both low and high in achievement. A lesson plan, if constructed properly, will provide an outline for proceeding from the for established blocks of learning to become progressively larger in scope. No, teaching in a single instructional period. That's what it is. What are we at? 20 minutes? Oh, 21. Oh my goodness, so easy, so easy. Let's go. 80. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not good, not good. What'd I do wrong? What constructive and objective? I thought that it was performance in detail. Apparently not. Okay. An instructor's critique of a student's performance should be constructive and objective. So no details. We're not doing details. Period. No details. Forget about the details because there's no details. All right. Constructive and objective. It's going to be built on previous experiences and knowledge. They're going to refuse to participate in class activities. I knew it was that. Oh, it's going to be used for testing and flight training now. Okay. Sure. Alright, we're going to go back to here, and we're going to go select none, fundamentals of instruction. We're going to go 30 now, because I didn't get a 90 or better. Killed a minute and 40 seconds again. Let's go. Maybe I'll kill another few seconds. I'll go on my phone real quick. Oh, I got a phone call.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for
Got to reply to this. Oh my goodness.
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?
Maybe Boeing will MCAS me out of student debt. Wow. Did music stop? No way. Nope, new one starting. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I guess I should start this test now. After wasting 8 minutes. In a guided discussion, learning is achieved through the skillful use of questions. Flying and approach procedure is considered to be an example of which domain of learning? Psychomotor. When a student engages in daydreaming, his defense mechanism of fantasy. Crew resource management for single pilot IFR means... Sorry. Means you're out of luck and do it yourself. No, it means managing all resources available, both onboard and external. I love this question. Gladiator of the skies. Remember, guys, resource management, single pilot IFR, you should always tough it out like a gladiator of the skies, doing everything on your own. When instruction is focused on performance-based training or objectives, what components are included? Objective. What components are included? Scenarios, thinking skills, and risk management. No. Description of the skill, conditions, and the criteria. This one? Hard to breathe, but that's alright. Don't.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
Is that a bug in my orange juice?
Fire spreading all around my room.
Oh well. Gulp. Yeah, it's squirmy. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Should not have drank that. Oh well. Fruit flies, man. Before endorsing a student for solo flight, instructor should require the student to demonstrate consistent ability to perform. All of them fundamental maneuvers.
Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the others.
This doesn't include short fields and stuff, so I'm going to say all. When the student asks irrelevant questions, refuses to participate in class activities, or displays severe anger, may be an indication of compensation defense mechanism. Abnormal or inadequate coping with stress or fantasy. I'm going to say abnormal, inadequate coping with stress. The principle that is based on the emotional reaction of the learner is the principle of emotional reaction. That's effect. What form of computer-based training rapidly responds to students' inputs? Interactive video. Figure 1. Section F. Be the flight portion for the students' actions. Yeah, students' actions. Section C is titled the schedule. Which is one of the major difficulties encountered in the construction of multiple choice test items. It's freezing. It's annoying. Oh, key vecting distractors. What is a characteristic of supply type tests? Graded differently. Characteristic discrimination. What will distinguish students with low action? I know this one is just my brain decided to not do anything. It just does that. Minimization is associated with which defense mechanism? I'm gonna say denial, because like you're minimizing. You're saying, it's not that important. It's not that big a deal. You're denying that you've got an issue. An instructor can best inspire active student participation during informal lectures through the use of questions. To be effective in oral quizzing during the conduct of a lesson, question should be suitable difficulty for stage training. Factor that's great influence in the total perception process. The total perceptual process. Mode of, I want to say physical comfort. Students who grow impatient when learning the basic elements of task are those one step at a time clear stated goals. One of the obstacles to learning during flight instruction is impatience. How should an instructor correct this response? Reasonable goals, difficult but possible to achieve. Students are tested against a measurable standard. This type of test is called criterion referenced. When it appears students have adequately discussed the ideas presented during a guided discussion, one of the most valuable tools the instructor can use is verbal summary. Interim summary of what students accomplished. Which is an advantage of electronic learning. Instructors spend less time on the ground while learning the subject at hand. Students may be learning other things as well. That's incidental. Which method of presentation is desirable for teaching a skill, such as a ground lesson on the flight computer? That would be a demonstration performance. So you're going to show them how to use it, and then you're going to watch them use it. Make sure they're doing it right. In a guided discussion, lead-off questions should usually begin with froze again. Oh no. Why? During a teaching lecture, what would detract from an instructor's dignity and reflect upon a student's intelligence? Grammar and vulgarisms. A basic need that affects all of a student's person's of perception. It's a need too. Avoid areas that pose a threat to success, I'm guessing. Things most often repeated are best remembered. Because of which principle? Principle of recency. No. Exercise. Exercise. Evaluation of student performance and accomplishment during lesson should be based on lesson plan. Submit. 90. Let's go. which means I only have to do 30 again. Let's go. How much time I take? That doesn't tell me. Lame. Oh, it froze again. Can you don't? Wow, I got like a lot of them right. Physical. Oh, it's self-image. Okay. Self-image is a factor in the total perceptual process. Okay. Probably should have read further down. With clear states and steps. Okay. Basic need is organized self. Maintain and enhance the organized self. What a dumb answer. Okay. Okay. Check Snapchat stuff again. o'clock. Alright. Communication process. The communicator will be more successful in gaining and retaining the receiver's attention by using a varied communicative approach. An important feature of computer-assisted learning is responding to student input. Every lesson, when adequately developed, falls logically onto the 4 steps of the teaching process: preparation, presentation, application, review, and evaluation. Copying that because it's important. Oh, my leg needs stretching. Oh, all right. Second step is to identify blocks of learning. Incidental learning. Test having the characteristics of discrimination. Students low and high achievement. Written tests, which type of selection type tests reduces the probability of guessing correct responses. Matching. Sorry, you probably couldn't hear me there very well what that is. When your student is able to combine individual steps in performance with likely outcomes, it's the associate stage. Confusion, disinterest, and uneasiness on the part of the student could happen as a result of not knowing the objective of each period of instruction. Integrated flight instruction has many benefits, but the main objective is to I don't know. Oh, I do know. Patterns of observance and reliance on assurance. No. It's develop a student's ability to fly aircraft during inadvertent IMC. I mean, it's also to ensure the student is not overly dependent on instruments during VFR. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, the most complex outcome in the affective domain is characterization. Which statement is true regarding true professionalism? Anything less than a sincere performance destroys the effectiveness of a professional instructor. To be effective in oral quizzing during the conduct of a lesson, the question should Suitable difficulty. Using the previous experiences and knowledge. Positive approach in first one of student with no experience, aviation experience. Normal flight. Blocks of learning. Safety. Overhead. F student sections. Alright, A is going to be the introduction. B is going to be the blocks of learning. Then we're going to have the schedule. Schedule is not the word for it, I forget what it is. Then we got materials. Instructor portion, student portion, summary. Or, what is it? Completion standards, yeah. How do flight instructors assess and mitigate identified risks? You know, this is the first test I've done that I didn't have to, like, do math. So that's cool. Instruct the learner on sharing responsibilities of risk management. Hi, I'm Barry B. Sorry. No. B movie, but every time I fail the FOI exam, it goes 2 times faster. Which statement is true about an instructor's critique of a student's performance? Oh my goodness. It's a question. Constructive and objective. Obstacles to learning during flight instruction is impatience. Should take it one step at a time. Regarding oral quizzes, what kind of question would be answered on memory or recall? Fact question. The instructor can most effectively maintain a high level of student motivation by making each lesson a pleasurable experience. Statement is true regarding the achievement of an adequate standard of performance. Gee willikers, I dorch. Yeah, that one. Partial learning is bad. Students who grow impatient when learning the basic elements of a task are those who step by step by step. 90, let's go. Gotta get 95s now. I'm not gonna regress. No regressing allowed. Okay, so integrated flight instruction, the main objective. That's what I said the first time. For observance of and reliance on flight instruments. Okay. Label the thought as hazardous. And then correct that thought by stating the antidote. You know, that's the one I thought it wasn't. But okay. I wanna live. No, oh, okay. Is that the antidote? I think that is the antidote. I wanna live. Joke, people. It's a joke. Alright. It's funny. Oh, it is the elements. Oh, okay. You establish the blocks of learning, but when you write them down, they're called elements. Thanks a lot, you stupid test. Okay. Next.
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Why is there a cat dying in that video? What the song? What the heck? Okay.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in our eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise.
Suppose I should start answering these questions, huh? During the flight portion, the examiner simulates a complete loss of engine power. It's correlation. What can cause a learning plateau? Students of capability. I'm taking my hat off. It's hot. My beanie's coming off. Hair's a mess. I think I need to shower. I don't really want to shower tonight, to be honest. I gotta study. So, maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. Before the exam. I think I did before my last exam too, and it went well, so. Before endorsing students for solo flight, the instructor should require the student to demonstrate consistent ability to perform all of the fundamental maneuvers. The distinguishing characteristic of... You know what? I need my screen to be on whatchamacallit mode. Night light. Night light. Let's go. Can I turn that on? Oh, thank goodness. My eyes. Save my eyes. Supposed to turn on at 5:43, but it didn't, I guess. It's kind of annoying. Maybe because I turned on my computer after 5:43, I didn't realize. That's okay. It's so much better the darker. Informal lectures, students' participation. Hey, somebody is watching. Howdy, whoever's out there. How are you doing tonight? I'm not Southern. That was an accent. Don't believe anything I say. I'm lying to you. I'm not real. None of this is real. It's all a dream. Birds are government drones. Sorry. Positive results of student assessment using direct and indirect questions are A. Not being concerned with the effectiveness of the instructor and identifying students' strong points. B. Introducing new material. Hobie, what's up? He's in the chat. The Hobinator. How is it going? Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I am live streaming because this is my motivation. I would not be able to bring myself to sit down for 6 hours and take practice tests if I wasn't live streaming. So that's my motivation. That's what I'm doing. It forces me to actually do it. I forgot you were still a moderator on here. How cool. Pause the results of student assessment. Direct and indirect questions are. I think it's student comprehension of what's been taught and retaining student interest. Okay, this test, Toby, this test is so dumb. All right, some of the stuff's good. All right, it's like psychology of how you teach and how you keep them interested, right? And other stuff is just kind of random big words that they threw together to sound smart. No, I haven't been doing this for 6 hours today. When I was studying for my commercial one, I did like a 5 or 6 hour stream of studying. You can look. I have a playlist of all of them. Yeah. So I should probably link the playlist in the description. Not that it matters, but yeah. I did this for commercial too. And that time I did have one that was like 5.5 hours. I think it was. Longest stream I've ever done. I was just sitting there. Got my ice cream. What I have? I had lemonade. I had raspberry lemonade or strawberry lemonade. Out of that, I have orange juice tonight. Trying to make it interesting. So every time I get under a 90 now, I'm gonna add 10 more questions. So I've been doing good so far. At first I said anything under an 80, I would add 10 more questions, but that was too easy. I was getting like 85s, 80s every time. So up to 90. Which statement about the guided discussion method of teaching is true? Guided discussion method. Lesson objectives become apparent at the application level of learning. Students without a background of subject can also be included in discussion. Unless the students have some knowledge to exchange with each other. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I've never seen that question before. That's a new one. Make it 95. Maybe if I keep doing well. But we'll see. We'll see. When it appears students have adequately discussed the ideas presented, I'll make it 95 if I make this one. All right, because this will be my third one, I think, that I would have 90 or above. So if this makes it 3, so if I get a 90 or above on this one, I'll up it to 95. All right. When it appears students have adequately discussed the ideas presented during guided discussion, one of the most valuable tools as an instructor can use is verbal testing. You know what? You should study for this. You should just take this because you don't need an endorsement or anything. You just study and take it whenever you want. So, I mean, you might as well do it before they up the price again. Right now it's $175, so they're bound to up it again soon. Probably beginning 2023 they will. That's what I'm guessing. So, I mean, you might as well get it out of the way. You got, what, a couple more weeks till your school starts officially, so might as well. Study 1 week for one test and 1 week for the next one. Well, I don't know how hard FIA is. I've heard it's the same stuff as commercial, but then somebody told me that they were told that it was the same stuff as commercial, and they went to take it, and it was not the same stuff as commercial because it also had a lot of teaching stuff in it. So, yeah. I don't know how much studying it's going to take. I'm going to do some practice tests on that after I pass this, hopefully tomorrow. And that'll determine whether or not I schedule it for soon or not. Effective communication has taken place when and only when the information is transmitted and received. Receivers have the ability to question and comprehend ideas that have been transmitted. I think it's that one. Yeah, I mean, you might as well get your double I. Isn't your instrument pretty recent? No, you did your instrument like last year, didn't you? Now, either way, the instrument stuff's not that hard to freshen up on. And you've been flying, so it shouldn't be that hard. I really should have done my double I exam when I took my instrument check ride. But I already taken my instrument written exam 2 years before. So it wasn't fresh anymore. The stuff for flying, it was fresh. The knowledge was fresh, but not the exam knowledge. You know what I mean? Because it's different. The exam knowledge is different than the knowledge you're actually using when you pass the check ride. There's a bit of a delta there. A bit of a difference. So I didn't, but I should have. I really should have taken the double I because it's the exact same exam as the instrument. that'll be the next one I'm going to take after I get through my CFI stuff. But right now, the hard part's finding a DPE. So right now, there's like maybe one somewhere in New Hampshire. I think it's Keene, New Hampshire. But nobody can get a hold of him. So there's none in Maine, none in Vermont. I don't think there's anyone in Massachusetts that does it other than the actual FSDO at Boston, which is crazy. Yeah, so there's just basically no DPEs. So that's my biggest struggle. Mein Kampf. Sorry, this is a bad joke. That's my struggle right now, is finding a DPE. And then getting on the schedule. Once I know when I can get a check ride date, which is probably going to be in December at this point. I was hoping I could get it done like this month. Not going to happen now. Next month, I barely could make it happen, maybe. My plan was originally, I was taking like 2.5 months off, and then I was going to get my CFI done in October. So I was going to schedule these exams like the end of September. So yeah, I was going to do CFI in October, and then I was going to do double I in November and multi-engine commercial in December, because if I get those 3 things done by Christmas, I can graduate and officially get my bachelor's degree this end of this fall semester, which ends Christmas. But I don't know if that's going to happen, because I'm probably not going to get my CFI check ride done until like end of November, beginning of December at this point. Because looking like 4 weeks out, yeah, I could do it in 4 weeks, but I'm also working every day. So finding time to fly and everything on my days off, and we have bad weather coming. So, and holidays as well. It's also Thanksgiving, so the place is closed on Thanksgiving. So, yeah, just thanks. And yeah, I wish I could become a DP. That'd be pretty fun. But it's like, alright, so let me tell you this. There's a DP at Stanford. He can only do private, instrument, and commercial right now. He is trying to get his commercial multi. He's put in for it like a year ago. And the Portland FSDO will just not send anybody out to observe him. He did the oral observation point via Zoom with the FAA observing him do an oral part of the check ride. Right? But then he couldn't do the rest because, well, the FAA has to be there to sit in the back and observe the practical. So they said it's going to be like another several months at least before they're able to get someone down there to observe him do a multi-ride. And we've got like 3 people on a list waiting to take check rides with him. And they're all ready to just get observed and do it. It's a mess. It's a mess. You can't get DPs. It's ridiculous. There's one guy who travels, okay, but he has like 19 check rides scheduled in like the 9 days he's going to be here. Yeah, typical FAA, right? They're so slow. I've seen people that got their licenses recently that didn't get their physical card until after the temporary one expired. That's, I mean, obviously that has nothing to do with the FSDO, but still, it just goes to show how slow they are. It's terrible. It's awful. So yeah, that's going to be the hardest part of getting a DPE. Once I get a DPE, and I have a date, because that's really what I got to do, is I got to put a date on the calendar, and that'll motivate me to fly however much I need to get it done. But I'm going to schedule flights and start flying from the right seat more with a friend in the left seat to keep me from doing something dumb from the right. Side loading on a wet runway or something, you know? Yeah, we'll see. Back to the test. Supply type test items. The main advantage is they require the learner to organize knowledge. The main reason that students are put in cooperative learning groups is so that they can individually achieve greater success than if they were to study alone. Where is information for future use stored? In the long-term memory. Students quickly become apathetic when they recognize that the instructor is not adequately prepared. In a guided discussion, learning is achieved through the skillful use of questions. What is an authentic assessment? It'll be an assessment. Like correlated learning levels, yeah. One of the obstacles to learning during the flight instruction is impatience. Signing off. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck with your check rides and studying and everything else you've got coming. It's a grind. It'll be worth it someday, hopefully. If the economy doesn't crash and aviation tanks. Usually aviation is pretty safe from tanking because, you know, rich people, they stay rich. Hopefully. But it's the one good thing about rich people. They're still rich, even in the depression. They're still gonna fly places. Oh, one of the obstacles to learning flight during flight instruction is impatience. How should an instructor correct this obstacle? One step at a time for the preliminary training. Change in behavior as a result of experience can be defined as learning. Affective domain relates to attitudes, beliefs, and values. For motivation to be effective, students must believe their efforts will be rewarded in a definite manner. My type of motivation is tangible. The most complex outcome in the affective domain is complex domain outcome characterization. Motivations in the form of reproof and threats should be avoided with all but the student who is overconfident and impulsive. Yell at them. Tell them they're wrong. Tell them how stupid they are. Sorry, a little rude. Motivations that cause a student to react with fear and anxiety are negative. One possible indication of a student's abnormal reaction to stress would be extreme over-cooperation. The factor which contributes most to a student's failure to remain receptive to new experiences and which creates a tendency to reject additional training is basic needs. I really want to say it's basic needs, because, you know, if the basic needs aren't met, they're not going to learn anything. But I also want to say that it's negative self-concept, because I feel like it was negative self-concept. I'm going to go with that, because I feel like I just have a feeling. Just got that feeling. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. Sorry. Can't burst into song and dance here. It's copyright. Copywritten. Noise. When the instructor keeps the student informed of lesson objectives and completion standards, it minimizes the student's feeling of insecurity. By using abstractions in the communication process, the communicator will not evoke specific items of experience. Which statement is true regarding true professionalism? Anything less than a sincere performance destroys the blah 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 blah. Instructional aids used in the teaching learning process can be used to clarify relationships. When a student uses excuses to justify inadequate performance, that would be rationalization, also known as not my fault. Which signs would most likely be a result of acute fatigue? Acute fatigue is going to be irritability and neglecting secondary tasks. Chronic fatigue is going to be big bad things like unwarranted risks and whatnot. Every lesson, when adequately developed, falls logically into the 4 steps of the teaching process, which are preparation, presentation, application, and review and evaluation. Let's see, how much time did that take? 25 minutes. Let's go. 93.3. Let's go. 93.3. 93.3. I am liking that. That's good. That's a good thing. 93.3. Ayo, ayo. Let's see what I get wrong. 2 questions wrong. Let's find them. Oh, look, in a row. I knew this one. Why did I say verbal testing? I know it's an interim summary. I was distracted. Don't get distracted. Bad distraction. Okay. Effective communication only takes place when receivers react with understanding and change their ability, their behavior accordingly. Okay. They need to change their behavior for it to count. Alright. 40 questions it is. 40 questions. 60 minutes. Okay, we're almost up to the 50 that's on the actual test. And the learning of similar things overshadows other learning experiences is called interference. Which type test is desirable for evaluating training that involves an operation, procedure, or process? The performance test. Where is information for future use stored? Long-term memory. A written test having the characteristic of discrimination will distinguish between students both low and high in achievement. What level of knowledge is being tested if asked? What is the maneuvering speed of the aircraft listed in the owner's manual? Ooh. See, if it was just what is the maneuvering speed, I'd be like, oh, that's just rote memorization. But if they want you to look it up in the owner's manual, that'd be... no, I'd still say it's rote. Alright. Which statement is true concerning extraneous blocks of instruction during a course of training? They detract from the completion of the final objective. Instructional aids used in the teaching learning process should be self-supporting, require no explanation. They should be compatible with the learning outcomes to be achieved, obviously. How do flight instructors assess and mitigate identified risks? By instructing the learner sharing responsibility of risk management, which signs will be most likely to result of acute fatigue. Acute fatigue would be irritability and neglecting secondary tasks. Yes.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. If I quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball, I can't
Affective domain relates to attitudes, beliefs, and values. Learning plateau may be defined as the point at which progress appears to slow down or cease before once again increasing. To enhance a student's acceptance of further instruction, the instructor should prod the student to maintain motivation levels. Informed of the progress made. That's a new one. Haven't seen that one before. I'm going to take my jacket off. It's getting a little toasty. I have all my fingers. A knife goes chomp, chomp, chomp. And if my fingers will come off. Sorry. Got the knife saw stuck in my head. Rusty cage. He's building a guillotine now, I think. Pretty interesting. Question directed to an entire group to stimulate thought and response. He's also the one behind the family-friendly news song. Alright. From each group member is identified as overhead. What is the primary consideration in determining the length and frequency of flight instruction periods? Instructor preparation? Fatigue? I think fatigue. Yeah. Responses that produce a pleasurable return are called reward. According to one theory, that's a new one as well. Some forgetting is due to the practice of submerging an unpleasant experience into the subconscious. This is called repression, I believe. It's also a new one. Man, getting all the new ones on this one. Was that 3 new questions already? Refer to figure 1. Title A is the introduction. No, that's the objective. Sorry. What should an instructor do with a student who assumes that correction of errors is unimportant? Raise the standards until they do it right. Effective communication is taking place when and only when their behavior changes accordingly. Chronic fatigue is best described as fatigue relieved by adequate rest and sleep. Yeah, I'd say so. To be effective, a critique should be flexible enough to satisfy the requirements of the moment. Which statement is true concerning computer-based training? One of the major advantages is that students can progress at a rate which is comfortable for them, I think. It's like 4th new one. Which principle of learning implies that a student will learn more from the real thing than with a substitute? It's the principle of intensity. So basically, if you want to teach your student how taking physical or mental flight is a defense mechanism students use when they want to escape from frustrating situations. The characteristic of a written test, which measures small differences in achievement between students, is its discrimination. That's another new one, just kind of a variation of backwards of the other one. True performance as a professional is based on study and attitude. That's another new one. Oh my goodness. So many new ones. When a person has difficulty recalling facts after several years, this is fading. Figure 1, section F is titled The Student's Actions. Which selection type question will be more likely to be answered using rote memory? True, false. I'm going to eat ice cream now. Actually, let me do 30 first. The effectiveness of communication between instructor and student is measured by the similarity between the idea transmitted and the idea received. Alright, I'm 30 questions in. How much time do I have? 51. Wow. 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, I did 30 questions. That's a lot. This would be 10. If I did 10 in 10 minutes, it would be 1 a minute. And 3 times that. So I did one every 20 seconds, essentially. Nice. That's good to know. It's good stuff to know. Oh, look. I was sent to TikTok. Tick tock. Ice cream time. Brownie, black raspberry, mint chip, mini chocolate chip whipped cream. Good stuff. Breaking news. Carla has not pooped in days. Alright. Primary consideration for planning for student performance is I'm gonna say length of practice session. Oh, I know this one. Basic demonstration performance per method of instruction consists of several steps in the proper way. They are instructor tells, instructor does. Student tells, instructor does. Okay, so it's between these two here. And then student does, tells, student does. And then an instructor evaluates. Yep, that one. Instructor can help develop student insights. Non-threatening environment, yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. Providing opportunities for student to practice and then directing this process towards a goal is the basis of the principle of exercise. Because it's practice. Practice is exercise. The primary objective of integrated flight instruction is the formation of firm habit patterns for observing and relying on flight instruments. Should I make like a scene? Not a scene, but a source that's just like let's see. Text. Here we go. Ooh, interesting. Font style. Regular. I don't know how to do this. I haven't done this before. Alright. Oh, this looks terrible. What if I... Okay. No, I like it that way better. No, what if I go... FFs. Or... Zero, 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 zero. Why is there an FF at the end? That's not the hex I'm used to. What's A? What? Okay, alright. Okay. Background is... Oh, the last digit is opacity. That makes sense. FF being full opacity. 00 being 0 opacity. Is that how that works? Yup, that is how that works. No, it's not how that works. The heck? What's the last FF even do, bro? RGBA. What's the A? What is the A? So we got RGB. I'm gonna look it up now. I'm looking up in a different window. Hold on. Alpha. Oh, yes, so it is opacity. Duh. Duh. That's what I thought. The heck? Hold on. I'm gonna put this on the screen in just a second. So A is alpha. That makes sense. Oh, that's white. Use Arial Black, which I use. Calibri? Cambria is cool. Comic Sans! No. No. You know what? You know what? Comic Sans. Okay, alright, bet. Now, how many attempts have I done? I have no idea how many attempts I've done. How do I edit the name of this? Rename. Here it is. Score goal. I can rename this. Practice test. Okay, so I'm figuring out some stuff, alright? Give me a moment.
Why do I, baby, why do I?
Okay, correct that. Fantastic. I have so many sources now. I really need to organize this. It's fine. Whatever. You know what? Should I turn viewer count on? Why not? Chat box too? Nah. Where do I even have the chat box? Oh, that's not a good place for it at all. Nope, it's not. Alright. Alert box is up. That's how it should be. Okay. So, is that actually on the stream? Is it coming through? Let me check. Yeah, it is. Cool. Now I don't know what number I'm on. I think I took 3 where I was getting 80 pluses. Right, at 10 questions each. And I upped it to 90. And I did 3 at 90. And I upped it to 95. So that means I've done 6 total. Right, and then I failed one. No. Yeah, I failed one, so I upped it to... So it's at 10 questions. Upped it to 20. How did I get to 40? I have no idea anymore. Let me just make a new source anyways. Text. Temp number. Okay, bigger font, make it... Should this be Comic Sans as well? Now you know, be funny. Nah, I don't want to use script. Oh yeah, no, I'll just make it webdings. Webdings. Webdings! I should make it webdings. That'd be so funny. Nah, I should. That's a lot of font styles. Gouty Stout, my favorite. Joker Man is good too. You know what? Joker Man it is. Oh, doesn't let me just type in a number? That's so dumb. Okay. Put it underneath? Yeah, I'll put it underneath. No, I'll put it over here. Hey, I got somebody watching again. Jeff says I'm booty cheeks. At what, Jeff? At what? I'm at like attempt number 7. that big enough on the screen? Yeah, sure, why not? I should probably move that down. Let's see. Let's lock it in place. I'll move it down here. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. How's that look, huh? I'm being fancy with it. Right? Fancy with it. All right. Which statement is true regarding lesson plans? I'm booty cheeks a test. Well, I bet I'm going to get over 90 on this. In fact, I'm shooting for 95 or better. Last time I got a 93.3, so. Lesson plans should not be directed towards the course objective, only the lesson objective. Well thought of mental outline, no. Lesson plans, constant check on their own activities as well as that of their students. Yeah, that one. Sure, why not? I'm eating ice cream, Jeff. You want to know what it looks like? Why'd you use the black thumbs down, bro? Bro. Okay. All right. Oh, lesson plan. Lesson plan. Students display the defense mechanism called aggression. They may refuse to participate in class activities. What is the function of risk management? Let's see. Determines probability of occurrence. Decision making. Yeah, systematically. All right, Jeff. Do I submit it? Do I submit it after I finish this one? This is a dumb question, all right? A written test has validity when it what? The answer is measures what it is supposed to measure. Who writes these things like, you know what the answer should be? It should literally just be the same word twice. It's good when it measures when it's supposed to be measured, you know? You know? And yes, I know it was you joining, Jeff. I'm going to submit it now. 92.5.
My microphone was muted.
Ah.
That's probably for the best.
Probably. I got 92.5. You know what that means?
Didn't get a 95.
Yep, it means I need to up it.
Attempt number 69.
Okay, I'm going to change it to that now. Hold it. How do I do this?
You asked me why I used the black thumbs down. That's because equality.
Oh. Okay.
It would be racist if I did white thumbs down.
Oh, would it?
Yes. Because I'm not being equal.
Gotcha. That tracks. Does that look even on the stream, like the text?
Attempt number could get moved over a smidge to the right.
To the right, a smidge? Okay. Well, that says 150 pixels down. And this one is 175 pixels down, so I need to go up to here.
A little bit further over to the right.
Further to the right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, what's it look like now? Because it's delayed, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's about where it needs to be.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Because I can't read the pixel number for the bottom because it's on a white background. It says it in white, which is super brilliant of them.
Yeah, so there's your problem.
Yeah. I can read it for the top to the down, so that's how I line them up. But
whatever you're using is racist.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes.
So now I need to up it to 50 questions, which is how many is on the actual test, coincidentally enough. And you have 90 minutes to complete it. Even though it says here that 50 questions gives you 75 minutes. Like, no, that's not how it works. I'm like, yeah, you have 150 minutes for 100 questions on the commercial. This is not commercial, this is CFI. It's different.
And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And
Deep fried. I love the deep fried crying, laughing emoji.
Me too.
Remember, if you have any emoji suggestions, send it to me. I'll add it.
I'm here to provide GIF reactions.
My goodness. I'm glad I haven't made a source for Discord on stream yet, because that'd be a bad thing. That'd be a disaster.
Shower Ehad. Ehad. Ah, Daniel, here we go.
Oh no.
Or
Oof. Oh my goodness. You're SpongeBobifying it.
of course I am.
Wow. No English.
Had my friend send me on Discord. I will be saving this and sending it to the meme channel.
No parlez-vous English. Mature bean sandwich. Oh, the ice cream truck comes first, obviously.
Always. Would you like me to send the other thing that he sent me?
Who's he?
My friend Adrian from work.
Always.
You're gonna love this one. Here you go, Daniel. Enjoy this.
everything changes.
Is it gonna play something? Like, can I play this on stream?
No. Absolutely not.
What if I did?
You would get banned.
Oh, to have a certain word
Yes.
in it? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I will not play it then. I've made that mistake in the past by playing a meme that Carlos sent, and it had like copyrighted music.
Yeah, no, this has forbidden language.
No language is forbidden.
Okay, then play it. See what happens.
It's forbidden on YouTube, I guess. Looking at my cream. Huh.
And
Hammer, flashlight, microphone, carrot, wrench, Easter Island head, candy bar. Is that a champagne bottle?
Probably.
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
Hand.
Not fair, man. It's not fair.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down.
Ice cream complete. You know what that means?
I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames won't burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Don't accidentally play this either, Daniel.
Oh no.
I don't know if it'll let me send it. Oh, it did.
Don't play this one either, you say. Okay. I need to do this exam, alright?
You do that.
This might be my last one, to be honest.
Oh, you
I
think
need
so,
to get
huh?
100. I need to get 100. That's what I need to do. Howdy doody. You're on stream.
He is muted.
Yeah, but he won't be for long. Look out.
Nope. Maybe he left because he was gonna say some
Something.
unholy words.
Yeah, probably. He is Carlos after all.
I mean, look at the Instagram group chat where he tried to get Josh to say unholy words.
I mean, he basically did, to be honest. He was pretty close.
Me on my way to the trans bathroom to take the fattest she-it of my life.
Have you seen that one where the guy just goes in the women's restroom? He's like, "Hello, ladies. can I get y'all Snapchats? And this girl that's like drying her hands is like, no. And this other lady that's like over at the other side is like, what are you doing in the women's restroom? He's like, I identify as a woman. Are you being transphobic?
Yes, self-assume I am.
Bing. I can't say that. Bleach and rubbing alcohol.
Why can't you say chloroform?
Well, too late. Chloroform.
Well, why can't you?
There's certain words YouTube doesn't like. Like,
Google doesn't like chloroform?
like, certain words it doesn't like, you know. I muted myself for that.
Okay.
You didn't think I was actually.
I mean, hippity hoppity, YouTube owns your property.
Hey, I already been there, done that. Not happening again. Oh no.
What?
Carlos pinging Carla is never a good thing.
Oh no.
Yes, Barla, that's her name now. Bruh.
Beanies. What happens when you search Caroline gifts? Let's find the most screwed up one I can find.
I already tried. It's not that great. What if you Barla though?
I just tried that. There's nothing.
Dang it.
I know. Oh, here we go, Daniel. Oh wait, no, she'll get offended.
No, send it.
On. We can start calling Carla this. Right, Daniel?
Yes. Wait, you ready for this? Oh, man. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness.
You not noticed?
Oh, okay. All right. Guess what? We're pinning this now. Mm. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Reading with Barl. Reading with Barl.
Reading with Barl. Yeah, Daniel, Barl
The
says you should
metamorphosis
study.
of Ovid.
Daniel Barl says you should study. Is that like a period thing?
Bon.
Daniel, this is what happens when you search Barl.
Okay. Barl that kills people. Barl.
Typing that.
Wait. Quick. Get the emojis out. Hold on, you ready?
Waiting. Some pretty strong words from Barl.
No.
Ooh, who is that from Michael? Is that Michael?
No.
Oh, I figured it would have been.
No.
Ah, here we go.
That's Barl. Oh, yeah.
The Chronicles of Barl and her guinea pig.
The Chronicles of Barl. Hold on.
Keep reacting. I'm gonna keep
I'm
doing
trying.
it too.
I'm trying. It keeps moving. Ah! Stop it!
Carla with a small B, you mean flat.
Oh.
Oh no!
The reactions. Just gotta react to everything in such an annoying manner.
Oh, Daniel, I have the perfect picture for this. Let me get my phone. Hey Daniel, do you want to see what got me banned from put me in Facebook jail for a little bit?
Yes. I got put in Facebook jail for the meme about like Homer Simpson going to the bush, but it was Nazi scientists after World War II coming back out as NASA. And apparently because, you know, the whole Nazi thing, it was like, aha, you're banned 30 days. It's like, bruh. I mean, it's literally a scientific, this is a historical fact right here.
Here you go.
Borrow. I'm taking this test now.
You do that.
Oh, instructors must. Positive attitude.
They must
Teaching-
talk to Barl.
Turtleneck. When teaching from the known to the unknown.
She can't steal.
No.
Are you saying no to Carlos?
No, I'm
You
not
must
talking.
be Why are you saying no?
Cause you said that. No.
No, Daniel. No, not a whole one. I just want to see your hoodie. Daniel Barrow has spoken. You should have said yes, Barrow. Here you go, Daniel. I added an extra one for you.
Oh. Did you see what Carlos did?
Yes, he put 2 in there. He also
Wait.
added
I
to
wonder
it.
if he knows this one. I don't think he knows what that one means. Cause one time I did it and he was like, that's the 2 and 1 and the, and I was like, nope, that's not what it means. But
Borrow.
hey, borrow.
Alright.
I think she's ignoring.
Probably.
I'm wearing AirPods.
Ah.
She's got AirPods in.
Look out! Look what I reacted
dress.
to now.
What should mommy wear tomorrow?
Very little. No, you'll distract me from my exam. Don't do that. But like, wear very little underclothes, you know. So later, you know,
No. we didn't do
after
that.
I pass, I gotta have a reward, you know.
I already got you a gift, you know.
You got me a gift?
I don't know, did I get you a gift?
This is for the gift she gave you, Daniel.
The gift of being like, oh, boss.
Pixar didn't happen. The gift is her throat.
Yeah, in your dreams.
Wow. Sad.
Okay, guys.
This is why
I
Carlos
haven't
is right about
proved-
my basket.
Hold on.
Wouldn't it have to be big to be a throat?
What?
Wouldn't it have
I
to be
haven't-
big to have a throat to be the gift?
That had to be deep.
Guys, I haven't pooped in 5 days.
Cock soup.
This
Oh,
is
so-
not good.
Sounds like you need a colonoscopy or something like that. You're like
I
backed
volunteer.
I have prunes, so I could eat that, but like,
up. Wait a second, Carla. Carla, I have a question for you.
Drink really
Mhm.
black coffee.
Carla, I have a question for you.
yeah. What is
I
it?
thought you were going to say people.
Since you and Daniel are so close to each other, does he have a turtleneck?
Bro, I'm screaming.
Question.
What?
You're screaming.
Bro, guys, look at my chat right now. Look at my chat.
Wait a minute.
Look at my chat.
You're letting me talk about my poop schedule on stream now. You're wrong for that.
Carla, or Carlos, one of you, could you ban the person in my chat?
Why? What did they say?
Hot girls here.
It's a bot.
Stop. That is no way you're letting me talk about my poop schedule.
What was this replay that you deleted?
It didn't embed.
I know it didn't embed.
Okay. No, I'm.
I deleted it.
How dare you? How dare you? Just how dare you? Why would you let me talk about that? That's so bad. Not
Wait,
impressive
what?
right now.
What were we talking about?
I was literally about to expose my poop schedule, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm streaming right now." Like, what? You should have told me before I started saying all this.
Daniel, you're an asshole. You know that?
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. Go
What?
focus on your actual work right now.
Carla. So is it yes or no to my question? Does he have?
I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness.
Why
He
don't you
doesn't
just ask-
own any turtlenecks.
Oh, okay.
He's a
I
crew
mean,
neck
he
type of
does.
guy.
He does. I've seen him in his closet, but I've never seen the forbidden one. And I would never like to see the forbidden one.
I mean, all right. This is enough of this. Question number 2.
2.
Why is Carla backed up?
No, that's not the question. The question is, when teaching is from known to unknown, an instructor is using the students.
I don't know. I'm eating veggies too, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
Stop eating so much rice and Asian food that clogs you
I
up.
wasn't eating. I didn't eat any rice today.
Eat fibrous things.
I've been
Yeah,
eating
eat-
fibrous. I've been taking my gummies. I've been eating veggies.
Eat silk sheets. They're full of fiber.
Silk sheets.
hmm
No.
It's,
Some
it's a
turtlenecks.
joke because they have fiber. Fibers. They're woven. Anyways,
I know.
You
It's
should
a
really
bad
focus
joke.
on this.
it is a bad joke.
Oh, jeez, Jeffrey. Why do you like?
Pilk.
Why do you?
Pilk.
Why are you obsessed with butts, Jeffrey?
What's a pilk?
Pilk is Pepsi milk.
Oh,
Cole showed you that before.
no, he hasn't.
It'll clear you out.
Hold on, I'm
Carl,
gonna
have
take
you
my
had Taco
tablet.
Bell?
Which is the true statement regarding the teaching
No, but that
lecture.
doesn't make me go.
Let me go. That doesn't make you go.
No,
You should go see the doctor.
I already did.
Maybe you should go see them again.
Maybe you should see a different
I
doctor.
need to do blood work. I need to get blood work done.
Yeah, because the blood's gonna.
I haven't had
fix-
time.
That's also how I
Carla, are you
clean dust
sure?
out of my computer.
Oh my God, Carl, are you sure you're backed up?
Except for I put it down in the driveway and spray it with the pressure washer.
I've been tracking it. I thought it was 3 days. Turns out it's been 5 days.
Is that why my GPU has issues?
Do you have like a schedule you try to go, Carla, or? 'Cause-
No. So my doctor thinks it's because I don't have a schedule and I work a lot. I don't have time.
You don't have time to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty situation.
It's green, no time to poop.
And then when she was asking me if I work out, I was like, no, I haven't had like a set gym routine. She's like, you're 19. Why aren't you working out? I was like, okay.
Ooh, got called out.
So I think I should go.
I said this a few days ago, but
Stop.
Wait,
No.
Carla, are you like constipated all the time? Like, does that hurt your stomach all the time?
It doesn't hurt my stomach.
It just
But
makes you
I-
bloated.
maybe you
Being
should
backed
try.
up for 5 days?
Yeah, I just get bloated, but I don't feel any pain. It'll be like, well, I guess towards like, I think the reason why I don't feel any pain is because I've been taking the fiber gummies, which
And
is
then-
helping with the bloating.
And then she absolutely
But
just
usually I'll
fills the
start, like-
bowl, like in that episode of South Park.
We never
No.
I never watched it.
Jeffrey knows.
No. I normally get like a lot of brain fog, other stomach ache.
Do you drink a lot? Like, do you drink fluids?
Yeah, I try my best to drink water, but that
Thanks for
that doesn't even help me out. Like,
You're gonna like this one too.
Mm.
no. Things from Africa love
Remember that.
ifunny.co.
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Question 3.
Question 3. Why is Barl so constipated?
Which is a true statement?
That was question number 2.
That is number 2.
Are there a repeat?
Yes.
I thought question number 2 was that you couldn't go number 2. I thought that was it. Number 1 was the troll net. Is number 3 like your time of the month?
No.
Okay. What is
I'm
number
gonna
3?
take my
thing?
fiber gummies and hope for the best.
That is so
Which is a true
wrong.
statement regarding the teaching lecture.
I want a bust. Carla wants the bust.
Section D is
These nuts.
equipment, which is the main disadvantage of a supply type test.
Hey Jeffrey, why are you so angry in your snaps all of a sudden? It looks so angry in your
Which situation describes a defense mechanism
No
of
idea.
projection?
are you that mad at AutoZone or something like that? Did someone like try to make you change too many windshield wipers or something like that?
No, I'm
Food
just
companies
tired
do it all
of
the
having to
time.
babysit.
No, he's been sending me angry snaps.
The poor mouse that get.
Hippity hoppity, that mouse is no longer our property. Yeah, no, Carlos, I have to babysit. Like, the person that's the commercial manager doesn't know what
Yep.
the hell they're doing, and I know how to do their job better than they do. And, like, they keep asking me how to do said things that they're supposed to know how to do.
You're like, here, how about we swap jobs? I get paid more.
Yeah, exactly.
You go down just like Bloody Mary, Mariana, Mariana
Stream.
calls. Carlo can't go number 2. Wait. Does that mean like you can't poop
Anti-authority
out
hazardous
your
attitude.
if you can't poop the normal way? Does that mean you have to cut like a hole in your belly button or whatever in your stomach so you have to go?
You already sent that in general, I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't have
No, I didn't.
I don't have one of those bags, Carlos. What?
I
What?
definitely did not send that in the general chat.
No, maybe it was on Instagram. To answer students' question, it is most important that the instructor clearly understand the question. Carlos is not a fan of instructors. They did things to him in the past. The performance of rectangular patterns helps a student fly traffic patterns. What type of transfer of learning is this? I'm gonna guess that's positive transfer. Remember the B meme? That was pretty funny.
Me too.
2018.
Was it 2018?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't like 2017?
Maybe actually you're right. 2017. It was right when I started Discord.
It was when I was graduating high school. I remember it vividly.
I was a sophomore. I had just started at Home Depot. According to one theory, some forgetting is due to the practice of submerging an unpleasant experience into the subconscious. This is repression.
Here you go, Daniel.
Release the Kraken. Oh, well-planned lesson. Each lesson should contain new material. Yeah, that one. Distinguishing characteristic of an informal lecture: students' participation. More advanced computer-based training allows students to progress through a series of interactive segments with a presentation varies as a result of their responses. Which one of the major difficulties encountered in the construction of multiple choice test items? Inventing distractors. What are the essential steps in the demonstration performance method of teaching? Explanation, demonstration, student performance, instructor supervision, and evaluation.
Little Dahmer, skin of men rolls.
Which statement is true? Oh, we got another one in the chat, guys. We got another one. Someone ban him.
I can't.
No, you can't. You're not special enough.
Oh, I'm special, alright. You know how special I am, Daniel? This is the level of special I am.
I think I'm gonna leave before that happens. Which statement is true considering extraneous blocks of instruction? They detract from the completion. During integral flight instruction, the instructor must be sure that the student develops a habit of looking for other traffic.
This is my level of special, Daniel.
I mean, I would say it's probably can depend on the flight instruments when maneuvering by outside references. Because that's the whole point of integrated flight instruction. But I think they should also develop the habit of looking for the traffic. I'm going to say that one. I feel like Josh right now blinking so much. You know what I'm talking about, Carla. I mean, borrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, what?
Blinking.
So I'm a little irate.
A lot. Maybe he's just always fatigued. I hope not. That's concerning.
I hope he doesn't watch this, because for real thought he had Tourette's.
He doesn't care. Which type of practice? Because, you know, if he did care, then we'd be saying he's hot, and that's okay. So.
Why did you post that on your Instagram?
What?
Because it's a safe zone. I need remedies.
What did you
Why?
post on your Instagram?
It's on my private. I need poop advice.
Bruh.
So she posted it on Instagram?
Yeah.
On your story?
Yeah. On my private story though.
Oh. With me!
It's on my
With me in the
screenshot.
picture! Why'd you put me in the picture?
Maybe
You
she's
know what,
trying
in the
to
next
hope that
slide,
you know,
and then-
she's blamed for being back up.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, in the next slide, I'm gonna say it's your fault.
You're like, yeah, he's backing me up, bro.
Oh my god!
Yes, I drink water. Yes, I eat veggies. And like a girl boss, I take fiber gummies. So someone please help a homie out.
So good.
And then the next thing I see is Cassie's Hawker cockpit.
As you should. Girl boss. I don't know how much I weigh now. Like, this is...
Too much? Oh, wait.
Wow.
Okay. Which type of practice is necessary for a student? Oh, autism level today. Catastrophic. Is that a picture of... you know what? No. No. I'm done. I'm done.
Carla can't relate.
Hold on.
Well,
I just got to my phone.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You're telling me that she sprayed shit all over the bed?
No.
That is not that. That is a red substance.
That certainly is not, Daniel. Did you not read the title of that picture?
No, I read it, but I thought that was Dahmer's bed. I thought that's what that was.
No, Daniel.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a picture of Dahmer.
He's confused, but he's got the spirit.
That would have been even funnier, though. Alright, my mom's coming upstairs, so calm yourselves.
Okay, so yell the N-word.
No.
That's not a nice word to yell.
What do you mean? I can call people nincompoops?
No.
Nincompoop. That's a funny word.
Which type of practice is necessary for a student to learn to perform a skill on the automatic level? Deliberate practice. When a student uses excuses to justify inadequate performance as an indication of the defense mechanism known as rationalization.
I would tell them to get better.
During a teaching lecture, what would detract from an instructor's dignity and reflect upon the student's intelligence? Errors in grammar and use of vulgarisms. What level of knowledge is being tested if asked? What is the maneuvering speed of the aircraft listed in the owner's manual? Rote. R-O-T-E. Rote. During the flight portion of a practical test, the examiner simulates complete loss of engine power by closing the throttle and announces simulated engine failure. What level of learning is being tested? That would be correlation. Providing opportunities for a student to practice and then directing this process towards a goal is the basis of the principle of exercise. Students who grow impatient when learning the basic elements of a task are those who one step at a time. They shove one step at a time. Evaluation of demonstrated ability during flight instruction must be based upon established standards of performance. When your student is able to combine individual steps in performance with likely outcomes, what stage of skill acquisition has been reached?
Watched.
Associate stage. Three raccoons in a trench coat.
Me again. Daniel, I'm gonna make you burn your eyeballs out.
Nope, nope, you should not. My mom is upstairs. The most significant characteristic of group learning is that it continually requires active participation of the student. Which statement is true about multiple choice test items that are intended to measure achievement at a higher level of learning? Some or all of the alternatives should be acceptable, only one should be clearly better than the others. The use of common error, nope, that's not it. When instruction is focused on performance-based training or objectives, what components are included?
Performance-based trainees.
Performance-based training or objectives, it should be scenarios, thinking skills, and risk management. By using abstractions in the communication process, the communicator will not evoke the listener's or reader's mind in the specific items of experience the communicator intends.
I just realized the blazer that I have doesn't have actual pockets. They were fake this entire time.
That is lame-o.
That was
Okay,
$50.
go ahead.
That's so sad.
Mind comp.
Daniel, stop making those noises.
Noise.
Slurp, 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 slurp.
Faulty performance due to a student
Here, this meeting
overconfidence
goes well with those
should
noises.
be corrected by increasing the standard performance for each lesson.
Who joined?
Carlos joined.
99 cents.
I want to say, I apologize for what I said for the last conversation. I was suffering from what, ED? Is that what it's called?
99 cents, sloppy.
Eating
So
disorder?
the
Carlos, I'm not
is-
suffering from an eating disorder.
What?
My dad
Eating
and mom
disorder?
are all upstairs, so
Is that
you
what it
guys
is?
can be quiet, please.
Yeah, Carlos. Yeah.
Be nice,
What?
guys. Both my parents are upstairs.
We'll tell him to go downstairs.
How can recoding be described? The relating of
That's funny.
incoming information to concepts
that
or
why I
knowledge
want-
already in memory.
One.
No, it's that. Selective process for sensory registers set to recognize certain stimuli. Section B is the elements.
It's a cook chair.
When teaching new material, the teaching process can be divided into which steps? No. No.
I muted it.
Oh, he's
I heard that and I was like, nope, nope. No. Teaching new material,
you
the
just
teaching
said?
process can be divided into which steps? Preparation, presentation, application, review, and evaluation. Which is an acceptable procedure?
Hippity hoppity. James
Uh-oh.
Charles is for Jeffrey's property.
No, no, thank you.
Oh, what?
Which is an acceptable procedure when using the integrated method of flight instruction.
That video,
Prior to
that
the first
video's
flight, the
gotta be
difference
one of
between
my
being
favorite.
shown and simulating.
It's
Jeffrey,
great.
that
It's
video-
hilarious.
This one.
That video is one of my favorites. Like, I was not
The
expecting
use
them to
of
be
instructional
kinda like, I'm
aids
like,
should be
what?
based on their ability to support a specific point in the lesson. What is the first step in determining if and where instructional aids are necessary? Effective domain. is
Thank you for
attitudes,
this,
beliefs,
Carla.
and values.
My favorite SpongeBob episode, I swear.
Section C
I want
is
one.
the schedule.
I will make sure to have my mother take pictures of my costume.
Oh, what is an authentic assessment? I thought you were going to say something other than costume. Assesses student knowledge and skill, and application and correlation levels of learning. 10 questions left. Perceptions result when a student... 11 questions. Is able to discern items of useful information. Now 10 questions left. A written test has validity when it yields measures what it's supposed to measure. Insights as applied to learning involve a person's relating and grouping of
Hey,
unassociated
Carlos.
perceptions.
I hope that chair wasn't nailed together.
Oh my gosh, no.
Which is a valid reason for proper oral quizzing during a lesson. Promotes active student participation.
Oh my gosh, Jeffrey, no. No.
The educational objective levels for the cognitive domain are... Oh... No idea. I don't know this one. Educational objective levels for the cognitive domain. Receiving, responding, valuing, organization, and characterization. Things most often repeated and best remembered because of which principle of learning.
Stoning.
Exercise. Which is a hazard of overlearning.
Stoning.
It may result in undesirable automated responses. Students quickly become apathetic
Oh God, Carlos, what the hell is this?
when they recognize that the instruction is not adequately prepared. In planning an instructional activity, the
Jeffrey,
second
can I
step.
test something?
No, you can't poop on stream.
No.
Okay, the second step in planning
Are you
Are you
instructional
getting any notifications right now on Snapchat?
Yes, absolutely.
Save the snap?
Yes.
Like back and forth?
It just said save the snap like 2 times in a row.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
You're trying to glitch the system.
I'm trying to clean house. Oh no, I didn't know it did that.
Bruh. What do you mean you're trying to clean house?
She's trying
Yeah.
to clean house.
She's trying to clean
You know what
guts.
I'm like on Snapchat, I'm trying to delete everything.
Yeah, it says deleted a message when you delete things.
Yeah.
I didn't know it did that. Oh, they must be getting so many notifications. That's really embarrassing.
The certain individual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's too bad.
Yeah, I guess so.
In planning instructional activity, the second step is to identify blocks of learning. Examples of all common endorsements can be found in the current issue of... Oh, I don't know.
Cock and ball torture.
Of AC 6165, Appendix 1. I'm going to go with 6165.
69,420.
I'm going to go with 6165, Appendix 1. What should a pilot do in recognizing a thought as hazardous?
Carlos, stop.
What should a pilot do in recognizing a thought as... This is the last question, guys. Question 50. They should label it as hazardous and then think the antidote. Yep.
Do the monster
20
mash.
minutes left. Let's go. Submit test. What did I get? 90.
You got a lower score than the first
Hold on,
time.
I'm muting Daniel.
You got 90. That's awesome.
No, I was getting 93s, 94.
Yeah, you got a lower score the first time you did it, Daniel. I mean, a
See,
higher
it doesn't
score.
matter. It's good.
All right, let's see. When instruction is focused on performance-based training or objectives, the components that are included are description of the skill, conditions, and criteria. Cool. Recoding is incoming. Okay, I knew that. I selected the right one and then I changed it to a wrong one. Oops. Perception is when people give meanings to their sensations. Insights, as applies to learning, involve ability to remain constantly receptive.
Did you leave or did he kick you?
He
Phone
left.
just froze.
Oh.
Did it?
When you accidentally turn.
Understood. Okay. Educational objective levels are knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis. Okay. Alright, that's it for that. Wow, that was a lot. 3 hours of studying later. Oh my goodness, another one. So many bots in the chat. Bruh.
I realize it's 10 o'clock.
Yep, it is. Alright. End of the stream in 5, 3, 2. No. No.